Hi, Roddy here. So me and my wife bought a freeze dryer from a Canadian company called True Leaf. They're the distributor for Harvest Right, and we went with a medium size, and it has 5 trays. So I'm really looking forward to setting this up and seeing how it works. So come along and we'll unbox everything. They sent quite a bit of items, and we have some extra oil. The pump's in here, a bunch of Mylar bags. So yeah, let's get it opened up. Okay, let's open up the box of extras first. Just really curious to see what's in this one. Okay, this is all the Mylar bags. Cool. There's quite a few in here. Alright, so what's actually in here? Oh, we got the oxygen absorbers. There's 2 boxes of those. What's this? Some Mylar bags. This might be like a medium size. Really large Mylar bags. Sweet. And another box of all the big Mylar bags. Nice. So it's quite a bit of good stuff in it. Alright, let's open up this big box. It's pretty heavy too, so should be some good stuff in this one. Oh, all the oil. The oil, more of the Mylar bags. Oh, this must be the pump in here too. Alright, yeah, so we have fittings. This is for the pump to hook it up to the freeze dryer. More Mylar bags. Gonna have lots of Mylar bags. What is this? Freeze dryer trays. Oh, these are the all the trays there that go inside. Cool. Oh, and this is a sealer for the Mylar bags. Nice. This is a really really good kit. More trays. We got spare trays too. And what's this? Oil. Oh yeah, the guys at True Leaf threw in some extra oil for us too, for free. So that was really nice of them. We got 4 jugs of oil for the pump. Oh, pump's kind of heavy. More oil. This pump's kind of heavy. Let's pick it up here, put it on the floor. What are these? Oh, this is for the oil. Oh, this is the oil filter. I have to read the manual again, but every so many times you, after so many times you run the freeze dryer, you're supposed to filter the oil. It's kind of cool. This all comes in one big kit. What are these? Silicone mats. Oh, those are for the trays. Should help keep them cleaner. And what's this one? Snap-on tray lids. Oh, cool. Lids for the trays. More oxygen absorbers. So I think it came with about 150 of these. Nice. Well, now that I have everything opened up and taken out, I can start putting together the freeze dryer. So I have to go read the manual and figure out how to do that. And I'll make another video on how to actually put it together. All right, I'm back. So I read the manual and I know how to put it all together now. I cleaned the trays and I cleaned the freeze dryer. So I'm ready. Once it's all assembled, I'm ready to run the first batch. And that'll just be a bread batch to get any chemicals out of the freeze dryer. And then after that, you can start running candy or whatever you want to freeze dry. But I grabbed the funnel from the kitchen as we're putting the oil into the pump, and I got a couple shop rags just in case I make a mess. So
We'll hook the pump up to the freeze dryer next, and then put the drain hose on to a bucket I have on the floor, and then plug it all in. Alrighty, so to connect the pump to the freeze dryer, let's take the protective caps off. I'm going to keep these in case I ever need to move it, just so they don't get damaged in transport, the connectors. So this here just goes on hand tight. The book did say you could use pliers if you wanted to tighten it a bit more, but I don't think I'll do that. But, should just be able to get it fairly tight here. There, should be good. And then connect this guy to the freeze dryer. Okay, now I'm going to connect the drain hose to the bucket I have on the floor. So after I'm done each batch, you have to drain out all the water. Okay, that's on there. I might have to get tie wrap or something to keep this into the bucket. The hose into the bucket. Yeah, we'll come back later and I'll fix this up. All right, so I'm gonna plug the freeze dryer in, then I'll plug the pump into the freeze dryer. There's just a receptacle in the back here next to the plug for the male plug that plugs the freeze dryer into the wall. So I'll put this power cord on. There we go, that's plugged in. Just run this behind the freeze dryer and then plug it into the receptacle back here. Then to plug in the pump. Just try to check all the cords in here to make it look better. Yeah, I'll clean all that up later. All right, filling the oil up, you have to take the oil demister off. And the manual mentioned about not tipping over your pump too much or anything, because you can get oil into the demister. And it explains in there how to clean it out if that happens, but I haven't actually read that part yet. So I'm gonna take my funnel, just put the cloth close in case so I don't make any mess on the pump. Put the funnel in. All right, so I have my Harvest Rate oil, and I'm gonna start pouring it into the pump and try to get it in between the min and max. Let's go. All right, doesn't seem to be moving yet. There. Let's leave it like that for a second. Let it work its way through. Add some more. There, some more oil. Now you can start to see it come up there. I'll just let this settle for a little bit and then I'll come right back. Okay, you can see where the oil, it's actually above the minimum level a little bit now. So I'm going to add a little bit more oil. Just take it slow from here so I don't put too much in enough to drain it out. It's gradually coming up. There, it's almost in the middle. That's good. Yeah, it's almost right where I want it. So the manual says to run the pump for about a minute just to get the oil worked through. And then if it's like an engine, like a normal a car engine or dirt bike, just let it rest for a little bit until so the oil settles out. So I'm going to do that now. I'm going to run this for about a minute and then see what the oil level looks like after that. So before I turn the pump on, I'm going to screw the oil demister back on. To help with lining up the threads, I always find turning it counterclockwise and then go clockwise helps with lining the threads. And just hand tight. There we go. All right, so I ran the pump for about a minute, and the oil level seemed, it actually is good. So I didn't add any more oil. What I did was actually unplug the pump from the freeze dryer and just plugged it into the wall, ran it for a little bit. And then I unplugged it and just plugged it back in the freeze dryer. So thank you for watching the unboxing of my new freeze dryer and the assembly. Take care.